rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
Leave the document alone. We'll let you keep you insider trading. Just like, we'll look aside. I'm not hating the game. I'm not hating the player.
Did you see that? I saw a really interesting thing about these senators on both sides that have been in for 20, 30 years. They make $175,000 a year.
And they're worth hundreds of millions.
$85 million, $195 million.
They're really good investors.
Oh,
Taylor.
really? Yeah, they
That's
are.
it. They're really good investors. Some people are good at it. Okay? Maybe not so good at it. Sorry. They're prescient. They're like, maybe there's a room that you can go to in the White House and you could just, the universe gives you suggestions.
I think we've hit a point to where, and this was a pretty popular conversation in the 80s and 90s, and then it just disappeared. I think we got to start talking about term limits.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Term limits are a good idea when you see someone like Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah.
Because she's like the best at riding out that wave.
Oh, yeah. With her day trader husband?
Yeah. How about Feinstein? She rode it out until she was
died.
literally dying.
Yeah.
And they're telling her who to vote for.
Yeah.
They're just pushing her out there.
I think maybe it's going to probably take 2 terms to even figure out what you're doing in the House of Representatives. So
My favorite is Mitch McConnell.
Oh, dude.
When he just switches off. That dude just switches off.
Hey, we've got some octogenarians up in there right now.
Yeah, once you switch off once, you can't drive anymore. Okay, you're not allowed to drive. You just switch off. Okay, Grandpa, give me the keys.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you're driving what? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're involved in important decisions for the entire world.
Should there be age limits?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or at least an aptitude test?
An aptitude test, but also dependent upon future aptitude tests and future physical fitness evaluations.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think if you can't just say every 75-year-old is the same as every other 75-year-old. Because look at Robert Kennedy. Bobby Kennedy Jr. is like, how old is he? 69? He looks great.
Fit.
He's fit. He's always at Gold's Gym. He works out in jeans for some strange reason. I don't know why he does that.
That's some old school
I guess it's some
They
old school
skied
shit.
in them back in the day.
Yeah.
They'd Scotch guard their jeans and go skiing.
Yeah. That's where actually I first met him. I met him in Aspen, just randomly.
Really?
Yeah. I was up there. I don't ski. Used to ski, but my last accident, I was like, that's right.
I did the same thing. I'm like,
that's
the horses are dangerous.
I have a friend of mine who has a fake knee because of it. He went skiing, he tore his knee apart, and he had to get an artificial knee.
Yeah.
That. I know it's fun. I get it. But anyway, I ran into him there, and he looks jacked. Look at him.
Yeah.
That's a 69-year-old guy. Now, there's a lot of dudes that I know that are 69 that don't look anything like that. I mean, no disrespect, Ron White, but put Ron White's body next to Robert Kennedy Jr.'s body. I mean, the guy's really fit. That's fake. Yeah, that one's fake. But the real ones are very impressive.
Yeah.
My point is, it's like, okay, that guy I don't have a problem with his age at all.
Yeah.
He's obviously very bright. He's constantly writing books. He's a brilliant environmental lawyer. But then there's other guys, like they get to like you think of that, okay? That's only 5 years younger than Reagan in that video.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
No, somewhere at 70,
Yeah.
you should have to take some type of aptitude test and a physical fitness test, and then maybe every 2 years after.
Yes, for sure. And maybe for driving,
I'm
too.
pretty sure after a certain age, you have to have an annual driver's test.
Is it?
I
Yeah, you
think
should.
something like that.
Maybe in some states it varies. I don't know. But you should definitely. Because my grandpa, before he died, he would take me out, and I'd be like, oh, shit. And my grandpa had an old Buick, this big-ass, was it a Chrysler? Old Chrysler, this big-ass car. So it was like one of those boats, like when you turn the wheels, like, and he couldn't see anymore. Like he didn't want to admit it, so he didn't want to not, he didn't want to not drive, but he couldn't see. It was sketchy, and he couldn't drive at night at all. But he'd just take us out. We were like 7, like gripping the fucking seats, like, Jesus, Grandpa.
And those old Chryslers, there's about this much play in the wheel.
Right? Yeah, you got so much play, you can't make any fast maneuvers. They don't handle it all. But yeah, that for running the most important army the world has ever known. Yeah, you probably should have aptitude tests if you're going to be the president. Like there should be some way we can tell. If there's like a foolproof way, we can tell you're not falling apart. But do you really think Joe Biden would pass that test? He wouldn't have passed that test before he became president, and he's aging rapidly while he's president.
Every president in my lifetime, you've watched them. Think about some of the younger presidents, George W. Bush and Obama. They went in there in their 40s with a full head of dark hair.
Yep.
And that is not how they left.
Know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end.